Some of the most hyped pets in Grow a Garden are about to be completely worthless. Dupes, exploits, and busted mechanics have flooded the game, and now everybody is literally freaking out. But here's the thing, some of these pets might not just get nerfed, they might even get removed from the entire game. In this video, I'm breaking down the pets that everyone's starting to turn against and why they could be the devs' next target. Also, just want to give a huge shout out to everyone who entered our last giveaway. I read every single comment and we got our winner. Congratulations on winning this beautiful Kitsune. Guys, we're so close to 100,000 subscribers and I'm gonna keep doing giveaways until we hit it. This time I got a Shiny Raccoon and a Spinosaurus that needs a new home. To enter this giveaway, all you literally have to do is like this video, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and comment your Roblox username with your favorite pet down below. I literally read every single comment. Alright, so here's what's actually going on. These pets aren't just strong, they're breaking the game in ways that the devs did not plan for. So I'm gonna be ranking the 8 pets causing the most chaos right now and which ones are most likely to get hit next. I'll start off with the least offensive one here, and I'm talking about the snail. The snail gives you about a 5% chance to get your seed back every time you harvest a plant. Nothing too crazy, right? He's not duplicating any fruits or plants, he's not corrupting any chakras, he's just hoping you get your carrot seed. But here's where it gets weird. Some people swear that the snail just stopped working after the latest update, like they're getting no seeds at all, even when they have multiple snails equipped. But here's the thing, if the snail isn't bugged and it starts working again like it used to, it might be a problem, because if enough people start stacking snails again, they could start flooding the game with free seeds, especially if it starts working on limited seeds we can only get from the limited event. So yeah, the snail might seem harmless, but it's in that awkward zone, probably not getting banned, but I wouldn't be surprised if the devs quietly rework it in the next update. That brings us to number 7, a pet that actually steals from other players but still manages to disappoint. The red fox was supposed to be the sneaky little thief that runs into someone else's garden, steals a seed, and hands it to every 6 minutes. That sounds OP on paper, right? Yeah, that's until you actually try using it. The ability that the fox has almost never works. One person said they had 2 foxes running around for over an hour and not a single seed was stolen. They even tried rejoining different servers, putting down multiple red foxes, but not a single seed was claimed. And when it does work, it can only steal seeds from the regular shop. It steals basic seeds like carrots and tomatoes. So naturally, the community is really confused. People are out here trading for this thing, and meanwhile, it's missing every steal attempt like it's blindfolded. So even though it's more useless than broken, the devs might still deal with it just to stop people from pretending that it's useful. The red fox is buggy, unreliable, and nobody really knows if it's broken or just trash by design. The next one can erase your entire fruit's mutations and somehow make it way more valuable. Let's talk about the butterfly. So basically, you can't even get this pet anymore. Unless you have a ton of honey saved up, you really can't. But for the people who did get it, they're just sitting on rainbow farms printing money for free. It's not broken enough to cause any drama yet, but in the future, if the devs ever decide to touch the rainbow mutation, do not be surprised if the butterfly goes down with it. Next up is a pet with 125 times multiplier, and somehow it still manages to disappoint almost everybody who gets it. Let's talk about the disco bee. This pet sounds busted until you actually use it. The disco bee has a 12% chance to activate only every 20 minutes, and when it does work, it gives your fruit or plant a disco mutation, and that disco mutation multiplies the value of your plant by 125 times. That all sounds good, and you're asking me, what's the problem with that? The real problem is that it almost never happens. You could be waiting over an hour just for it to fire once, and that's if you're lucky. And with a 0.25% hatch rate, most people need to be insanely lucky just to get one, only to find out it barely activates. And the worst part, disco weather events can literally just spawn during admin abuse events, giving you the same mutation without the pet. Now you might be asking, what's the point? It's one of the hardest pets to get in the game, but it's completely RNG. Anyways, that brings us to a pet that doesn't rely on any luck at all. And before I reveal this pet, I just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, Bloxboom. If you don't want to rely just on luck just to get the pet you want, Bloxboom has you covered. They have thousands of Trustpilot reviews, so you know you can rely on them. The boys over at Bloxboom gave me my own discount code MOD for 10% off any purchase. You better use it while it still lasts. I'll leave the link in the description. Alright, now back to business. The next pet that might actually get nerfed and flat out even banished is the Dragonfly. Every 5 minutes, the Dragonfly turns one random fruit in your garden gold. If you already didn't know, gold makes your plants worth 20 times more. That might not sound insane on its own, but over time, it adds up really fast. You guys probably already know this, but you can hatch the Dragonfly through the bug egg, but the bug egg has a small chance of even showing up in the store. As you guys can see, you only have a 1% chance of getting this Dragonfly from the bug egg, and waiting for this egg to go in stock sometimes takes 3 days. It's not a pet that griefs anyone's garden or straight up steals anything, but in terms of sheer value and making you a ton of money, the Dragonfly is probably doing more damage than anything else on this list. If the devs ever want to slow things down, this is an easy target for a future super nerfed. Let's talk about one of the most popular pets in the game, if not the most popular pet in the game. You guys know what I'm talking about. The raccoon. Now this thing is straight up disrespectful. Every 15 minutes, it goes into someone's garden, grabs one of their fruits, and it duplicates it, and it gives you a copy of it. Bro, you don't even have to look at your own garden. Just wait there and collect stolen shekels like it's passive income. And yeah, it's random. So what? Sometimes you get junk, but if it hits a high value mutated fruit from someone's OP garden, that's when it becomes an absolute money print. What even makes this more busted is the fact that the raccoon is now a limited pet. You can only get it from the night egg, which you can't even get anymore. And even then, the hatch rate was insanely low. But then again, you guys can enter my giveaway and you can have a chance to win that shiny raccoon right there in the background. But anyways, now it's rare, unobtainable, and still running around duplicating other people's progress every 15 minutes like nothing happened at all. The raccoon isn't broken in a fun way, it's broken in a why even play this game type of way. But somehow, the next pet might even be more abusable because it doesn't steal or dupe any crops. This thing literally resets cooldown, including all of the cooldowns of the broken pets we've already covered so far. The pet I'm talking about is the queen bee. You guys probably already know her abilities, but she literally has a couple of them. One being that she pollinates any nearby fruits every 20 minutes. I don't think that matters anymore because we can't even convert that into honey. But the most broken ability of the queen bee is the fact that she refreshes the cooldown of any other pet in your garden every 23 minutes. And not just any pet. The queen bee resets the one with the longest cooldown. Even crazy, if you run 2 queen bees, they can refresh each other, meaning you might actually create a near infinite loop of cooldown skips. The queen bee isn't flashy at all. It's absolutely griefy. Bends the rules in ways that the devs probably didn't expect. And if future patches target cooldown abuse or combo stacking, the queen bee is definitely on the devs' radar. Alright, finally, we got 2 pets that are so rare, they're basically flex items at this point. I think you guys already know what I'm talking about. I'm literally holding it in my hands right now. Let's talk about kitsunes. The normal kitsune hits about every 22 minutes or so, and it targets anyone else's fruit in your server. You can hit it with a chakra and it duplicates it for you. But guys, there's a twist. Sometimes it applies a foxfire chakra instead, which is way more valuable. Then you got the kitsune's little brother. I'm talking about the corrupted kitsune, and that one is just pure chaos. Instead of picking one fruit, it hits 9 at once, firing cursed energy across your entire garden. Each one has a chance to get the corrupt chakra mutation, and there's even a chance to get the corrupt foxfire mutation, which has one of the highest value boosts in the entire game. And the most insane part about them, they're basically unobtainable. If you don't have one, well, that's too bad. The only way to get them nowadays is trading. So unless you have 1,000 Zen eggs or 100 Kitsune chests, good luck trying to get one. And yeah, some people are even offering Robux to other people just so they can get their hands on one. This is exactly why the Kitsunes might be on the hit list, because people are offering Robux and getting scammed. And this is where exactly why the devs might step in. The Kitsunes aren't rare for no reason. So yeah, all those rumors, they weren't just made up TikTok bait. These pets are actually messing with the game. Some of them are printing free shekels, and some pets are just straight up breaking the entire game. The devs have to do something. Whether it's a quiet nerf, a full-on patch, or just straight up banning them, don't be shocked if some of these pets get hit very soon. So if you were wondering like, wait, are pets actually getting banned? The honest answer, probably not. But that doesn't mean they're safe either, because every time pets break the game this hard, you know the devs have to step in eventually. Either way, if you've got any of these pets, you better use them while you still can. So yeah, that's all 8 pets. From the snail being absolutely useless, to the red fox who swears it's a thief but acts like it's on a lunch break. Then you got the butterfly quietly farming rainbow crops in the background, and you also can't forget about the disco bee who literally only shows up once an hour if you're lucky. Guys, finally, I gotta mention the top 4 pets at risk just so y'all don't forget. Starting with the dragonfly, which turns your whole entire garden into a gold mine. Then we got the raccoon who literally just pulls up to anyone's garden, steals their things like they own the place. Shout out to the queen bee who's literally out here resetting cooldowns like it's absolutely nothing. And last but not least, don't even get me started on the kitsune. Those boys are literally just running the whole entire game at this point. So are they getting banned? Probably not officially, but if any of them get quietly nerfed or just disappear from eggs one day, don't say I did not warn you. Also, we're so close to hitting 100,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. Guys, I've literally been reading every single comment every day, and you guys have made this one of the most fun and positive communities to be in. Seriously guys, thank you so much. Oh, and if you haven't already, do not miss the giveaway. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm giving away the Shiny Raccoon and a Spinosaurus. Entering this is literally the easiest thing that you can do. Remember, just like the video, make sure you're subscribed, and leave a comment down below with your Roblox username and your favorite pet. Don't worry, I actually read every single comment, so I'll see whether you enter or not. Per usual, I'll be picking the winners in the next video, so good luck to everyone who enters, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.